Good afternoon. We are here today for an interview for Stuttering Society. We're here with Professor Dr. Henny-Annie Bijleveld, and we are here with one particular question in mind, and we would love to hear your insights and point of view on that. Is that let's say in the field or in society, stuttering is often considered to be a neurological issue. Considering your expertise, considering your research, what is your point of view on this statement, and could you care to explain a little bit on that?
Okay, well, stuttering is a neurological issue. For me, it's a basic statement. What do you mean with neurological issue? As a human being, everything in our lives, in our being, goes through our brain. So we are neurological beings. So language, who has a role in the two parts of the brain, is a neurological issue. So stuttering can be considered as a neurological issue, as it is one of the pathologies of the language. But the main problem is when you have the statement that stuttering is a neurological issue, people think of state issues. And for me, it's very difficult to follow this reasoning because every brain is different. And the core problem of stuttering is the dynamics of it. Every person who stutters can perfectly well speak fluently in other situations. And if you have static differences, you will have the same difficulties every time, which isn't the case. So, with the differences in brain, there might be a possibility of some weak points, but it doesn't explain what the dynamics of stuttering. You have to go into the problem of the dynamics, when it happens, why it happens, how it happens, with whom it happens, to understand what is going on and what's behind the surface. So brain differences have an interesting impact of research, but brain difference can't, in my opinion, explain the difference between stuttering and non-stuttering. You have to look into the dynamics of the problem to understand what happens.
More of a fine-grained analysis, a configuration of several factors influencing or contributing to,
But we are just neurological persons in contact with other persons, in other situations, in work, in emotional environments or not. We are multifactorial.
Right.
So you can't reduce stuttering just to a difference in brain structure.
For example, think about Ed Sheeran, the famous singer, who is a person who stutters. Well, that's not how it sounds to me when I'm listening to his music or when I'm seeing him in concerts or performances. So, I think I understand your point of view quite well.
Thank you. And research must go on just to refine the problem. But we always come back to the first problem, that's the dynamics of stuttering.